There is always one person in every home, the one who wakes up first in the morning and closes his eyes last at night. When he gets tired, he never tells anyone. When he breaks down, only he can hear his own voice crack. We call him Father. Today's story is about such a father, a man who fights with the world every single day, just so that not even one face in his home would look sad. It was 5 a.m. The house was still dark, but Father's eyes were already open. A cup of morning tea, still untouched, rested on the table, and in his hands was an old family photograph. He looked at the picture with a faint smile, as if hiding his pain from himself. The city slowly began to wake up, and Father stepped out with his work bag. He had to look for a job again today. Hope and exhaustion, both were traveling on his shoulders. People rushed through the market, buses were overflowing, and in the middle of all this, Father walked from one office to another, holding his resume. Many places rejected him outright. Many laughed and dismissed him with their eyes. "Sir, you're not the right age for this job anymore." Father just gave a small, "it's okay" smile. His heart ached, but his face stayed calm. He sat on a bench and opened his wallet. Inside were 3 notes, a few coins, and that same old family photo. He didn't say a word, but his eyes answered softly, "I can't give up. Not for them." After a whole day of running around, Father asked for work at a small grocery store. The shopkeeper warned him, "The job is tough. The pay is barely enough." Father thought only one thing: no matter what the work is, my family's needs are bigger than everything else. He lifted heavy sacks the entire day, strained his already tired back, and dirt settled into the lines of his hands. The exhaustion was unbearable, but he didn't stop. By evening, he earned only 350 rupees. Too little, but still, there was a smile on his face. On his way home, his steps had slowed. His eyes were moist, but he didn't blink too hard, afraid a tear might fall. The door opened, and his child ran toward him. "Papa, you're home." And in that single moment, all his pain, all his exhaustion, all his worries disappeared. His smile became real. At the dinner table, Father ate very little. His wife asked, "Are you okay?" He simply said, "I'm perfectly fine." He never told anyone how many people rejected him, how many joked about his age, how many times he was put in humiliating situations for a job. He never showed how much money he really had left. He never said how scared he was, how much pressure he carried, or how many nights he hadn't slept properly. But every morning, he woke up and tried again. The next day, a small store owner recognized him. "You came yesterday too, didn't you? I really liked your dedication. You can start work today." Father's eyes lit up. Something inside whispered, "Maybe life is finally offering a little smile." When he returned home, Father smiled a bit more than usual. Seeing his family happy, he whispered to himself, "I won't stop." At night, he placed his hand gently on his child's head and said softly, "As long as I live, Papa will keep trying." In Father's eyes, you see tiredness, pain, and a small victory, but above all, love. And this story doesn't end here, because in which home does a father's story ever end? Fathers aren't heroes. They are bigger than heroes. They fall and still rise. They cry and still smile. They lose and still try, for one reason, their family. If there is happiness in your home today, remember, your father has given half his life to create that happiness. Respect your father. If he stops, the whole house stops. Thanks for watching. See you in the next story. Till then, be happy.